all staying safe and keeping positive. Today I'm going to be reading another story. This one is about a small dragon and it's called Dragon to the Rescue. Albert was new at school and he felt quite nervous and shy. He watched the other dragons loop the loop around the sky. Whoosh went the scorching flames as fire swirled around the air. Albert was so amazed that he stopped to look and stare. When Albert asked to have a go, he learned the teacher's special rule. To make sure that you're safe, you must only breathe fire at school, she said. Albert understood, but his classmates whispered together, "Those school rules are silly. We should forget them forever and ever." In the next day's fire class, everyone performed like a pro. Albert started to feel nervous, and then it was his go. Albert spluttered and coughed, then he let out a loud croak, but instead of flames of fire, he coughed up little puffs of smoke. Albert felt confused. He took one more deep breath and blew. He closed his eyes, but this time he sneezed a smoky achoo! "He can't do it," said the dragons. "He shouldn't be here," they cried. So poor Albert flew away from school to find somewhere to hide. Albert came across a waterfall where he could sit and think. His throat felt so dry from coughing that he had a long, cool drink. He took gulp after gulp until his cheeks bulged, large and round. But suddenly Albert paused when he heard a familiar sound. There were flames going whoosh as the naughty dragons flew about. Albert was so surprised he couldn't help spitting his water out. His classmates couldn't believe it. They watched their flames all disappear. "What are you doing?" cried Albert. "You know I can't breathe fire here." Albert felt so angry. He shouted louder than ever before. Suddenly, before he knew it, he let out a great big fiery roar. "I can breathe fire after all," cried Albert. "My throat is cured," he said. "But I like being different. I want to be a firefighter instead." Albert zoomed back to school, but then suddenly he froze. Before he arrived, a smoky smell went whizzing up his nose. "We kept on breathing fire," one of the naughty dragons cried. "But we couldn't put it out, no matter how hard we tried." "I know how to help," said Albert. "Don't worry, everyone." He took a gulp of water. Then with a hiss, the flames were gone. "Thank you," they all cried. "You're the bravest dragon in the land. We always thought the rules were silly, but now we understand." The next day at school, Albert arrived to claps and cheers. Now he'd found his talent. He forgot all of his fears. Well done, Albert. Suddenly he was a hero, and his teachers thought so too. And now when he grows up, he knows exactly what he'll do. And that's the story of Dragon to the Rescue.